Hey there guys, therealtofffan here, and I am back with more Football Manager 2013 co-op career mode with Chris. I'm playing as Tottenham. Chris is as Villanovense in the depths of Spanish football after he got sacked by Liverpool a couple of episodes ago. As you can probably tell by now, I've got myself a new headset, so hopefully you guys can hear me a little better, which is the overall aim. And I'm doing audio testing, it sounds pretty good, so hopefully you guys will appreciate that, and hopefully it'll come across in my videos. So I'm going to start this episode today, guys, with the live match. If you look at my fixture list just on here, we've got the next match is against Sporting at home in the Euro Cup, Europa League, first knockout round, second leg. We drew 3-3 in the first leg, and I'm going to show you guys the second leg as the live match for this episode, and see how we get on, see if we can get through that. And if I remember, well, I'll have a quick look on here. Remember, we see who we got for the second round. Where was it? The second round was... we saw the draw. Oh, the draws were miles back. I'm not even going to find it. But anyway, so I will be back, guys, when I'm at the match. And like I say, that will be the live match for this episode. So guys, just a little bit of news here, just to fill you in on really quickly. We will play either Leicester or Southampton in the 6th round of the FA Cup after our win against Cardiff in the last game. That looks like it'll be a home leg, so that's nice. And hopefully we can get through the 6th round and get quite far in this cup. So guys, this is the squad that will face Sporting in this second leg of this first knockout round. We've got Lloris in goal, Asua Koto, Huddleston, Corker and Walker, Dembele, Sandro Anderson, Bale, Lennon and Defoe up front. So that's the squad that will start. Someone did mention in one of the comments that I need a new left back. That's something I will look at in the summer, but at the moment I'm just going to have to make do with what I've got. So I will be back when I'm in the match. And the match is underway now, guys. Corker passes the ball out to Lennon on the wing here. We're straight on the attack from the off. Lennon runs down the wing. Can he put a good cross in? He can. Gareth Bale misses on the end of it. Doesn't get on the end of it. Asua Koto out on the wing, cleared by Carrillo, and out for a throw-in. Don't know whether this clip's going to continue. It is. No, it's not. Stops as soon as I say that. But we're doing well on the possession by the look at this bar at the bottom. They've just picked up a yellow card. Hopefully we can get through this round. We've got 3 away goals as well. I don't know whether that counts in this, but we have it. So hopefully it does count. And if we draw, we're through nonetheless. Unless we draw 3-3, of course, but I don't see that happening. But a win would be nice. Either way, however it happens, as long as we get through. Lloris passes it out to Huddleston, gives it to Corker, plays it into Sandro, gives it Anderson. Out wide to Lennon. Good run by Lennon. Go on, son. Have a crack. Gives it to Defoe. Should have had a crack. Lennon! Oh, it's 1-0, is it? Is it 1-0? It is. There we are. We're 1-0 ahead. Great play by Aaron Lennon there. Great run. Don't know why he passed it to Defoe. He should have shot here. He should have shot. Gives it to Defoe. Great ball back to Lennon. I weren't sure if he was offside or not. But he wasn't, and it's 1-0. We could be going through here, guys. This would be absolutely ideal. We could do with getting through if we can. Defoe. Oh, it's a crossbar. That's unlucky. Thought we were going to have a second there before half-time. But we're playing well so far. We've had most of the chances. Let's see what the stats say. 6 shots, 3 on target. They've had 1 shot, wasn't on target. We've had more of the possession. We've been all over them, really. Everyone's looking okay. I'll just keep an eye on Asua Koto, but I think he'll be fine to carry on. And hopefully we can just put in a good second half performance and see this game out. But we shall see. I mean, they had a shot, it wasn't on target. If it had been on target, I hazard a guess that they would have scored. And that's usually how it works, but hopefully we can keep them without a shot on target. Hopefully we can just pick up a nice win. But somehow, I sense something bad coming here. Carrillo to Adrian. Adrian comes inside. Oh, gives it away. Walker's got the ball now. Gives it to Anderson. Can Anderson pick a pass? Gives it to Lennon. Back to Sandro. Come on. It's a good ball to Defoe. Can he get on the end of it? No. Anderson does though. Lennon to Defoe. Oh, and it's 2-0. There we go, guys. That's the second goal we needed. That's the second goal we needed. That's hopefully the win in the bag now. Even if they score 2, we should still be through on away goals. So, absolutely brilliant. Great finish by Defoe. Good ball by Lennon. Man of the match so far. Scored a goal, assist for a goal. Defoe scored a goal and assist for a goal. But that run Lennon made in the first half was absolutely superb. Sandro heads it to Lennon, who again makes another brilliant run. Squares it to Defoe, and that's 3-0. Aaron Lennon's having a blinder. Defoe's having a blinder. We're just 2 in the space of 4 minutes. That's typical Football Manager as well. But it's happened for me for a change. Usually I score and they score again a second later. But Lennon dribbles in, gives it to Defoe. Great finishing off the post. And 3-0 ahead. We're through now to the next round. I'd almost be certain of saying, I don't know, be extreme freak circumstances if we didn't manage to go through here. Whippage, Sandro gets on it, and that's 4-0. Go all over him. Yet away, we could only draw 3-all. This is just, it's really bizarre. But we're 4-0 up. We're cruising. We're through to the next round, and hopefully we can go all the way and win this thing. It's a tall ask, but you never know. You never know what might happen. And here we go, the final highlight. And Corker clears the ball. Dembele picks it up, gives it to Anderson. Anderson's off. Gives it to Lennon. And surely that's about full time. I'd get another goal if we can, but if we can't, full time will do us. There we go, it's got to be it now, referee. There we are, full time, 4-0. Comfortable win in the end. Thought it was going to be a tighter game than it was. They had 5 shots and 1 on target. We had 12 shots and 6 on target, which we still need to be getting more shots on target than that. But still, we had 56% of possession, conceded less fouls. Jermaine Defoe got man of the match with 9.4. Lennon very close behind with 9.3. Brilliant result. Puts us through into the next round. And yeah, so I will be back in our next game, guys, when we're back to the league. I can't remember who we're playing, but I will be back when I'm ready for that next game or when there's any news to fill you in on. And just to fill you in on this news here there, guys, we will play Hanover in the second knockout round. We've got the first leg at home. It's on the 6th of March, so it's a few weeks from now. And hopefully, Hanover they're a very beatable side. Hopefully we can get through that. Right, guys, I am here with the squad for my next match. Changes very, very little from the team that just beat Sporting in the last game. Lloris, Suakoto, Coates, Corker, Walker. I brought Sigurdsson in. Someone mentioned to me that I should play him more often, so I thought I'd give him a few games. Sandro, Huddleston, Lennon, Bale, and Defoe. Anderson drops to the bench. Hopefully I'll be able to bring him on at some point. He might score us a few goals. But that's the squad that will play West Ham in this next game, guys. And the match is just getting underway now, guys. And there we have it, 37 minutes in. We go 1-0 ahead. Lennon with the ball across the box somehow evades everybody. Bale puts it into an empty net. It's 1-0, 37 minutes played. And that's half-time, guys. It's 1-0 obviously after 45 minutes. Everyone's looking fairly fit. No need to swap much around. Jermaine Defoe's not having the best of games. Give him a bit of the second half to try and rectify that. If he doesn't, I might just bring him off. But that's half-time, and I'll start the second half now. So just 2 quick changes to tell you about there, guys. Defoe comes off. Adebayor comes on, Sigurdsson comes off and Anderson comes on, and that's just the 2 changes to tell you about. And there we are, 80th minute, 2-0 ahead, should wrap the points up now. Super sub Anderson comes off the bench, dribbles straight into the box, simple finish, 2-0 ahead, should have the points wrapped up, all being well, and keep on pushing toward them Champions League spots. And that's the full-time whistle. We're victorious, 2-0, 19 shots, 4 of which were on target, very poor ratio. Bossed the possession, 68% possession. They had 5 shots, none on target. If they don't get shots on target, they can't score, and that's 3 important points. Puts us on 50, leaves us only 3 points from third, and we're still only 2 points above West Brom, but we're Hopefully we'll be able to cement this 6th place, catching up to Arsenal, Man United and Newcastle. We're all very close, so hopefully we can push in and get one of them top 4 spots. Top 6 would be nice, but top 4 would be even better. Right guys, our next match is now here. We're at home against Norwich. Just one slight change I think to tell you about in the starting lineup. Oh, two. Dembele comes back in for Sigurdsson, who did very little in that last game. And Anderson comes in for Scott Parker after his scoring substitute appearance in the last game. We're at home against Norwich, and I will be back when the match is started, guys. And the match is just getting underway now, guys. Oh, and there we are, 3 minutes in. Dembele is injured. We need to take him off. Scott Parker will come on. Swap sides with Anderson, because that's the side Parker normally plays on. And forced into a very early change there. One that I didn't really want to have to make this early on, obviously. Well, there we are. It's half-time. It's 0-0. Not a lot really happened in that first half. We had 7 shots, 2 of which were on target. They've had 4 shots, 2 of which were on target. We've had 68% of the possession again. Still can't score, but hopefully this second half will bring better things. And 76th minute, we go 1-0 down. No matter what we've thrown at them this half, we just couldn't score. First goal in over 500 minutes of football that Lloris has conceded, and we go 1-0 behind. And no sooner did I stop recording there then, guys, that we got a penalty. 78th minute, Bale brought down, I believe. Anderson steps up, brilliant penalty, puts us back on terms, 78 minutes. Well, guys, an absolutely terrible result. We needed a better result than that. 1-1 at home against Norwich with 17 shots, 7 on target, 67% of the possession. All over them we were, but just unable to get that 3 points we needed. 3 points there as well. A lot of other people drew. We'd have been level with Newcastle, would have overtaken Arsenal. But a draw's a draw, point's a point, and we pick ourselves up and move on for the next game, which is against Hanover, guys. So I will be back when I'm at that game or when there's some news to tell you about. So guys, we are here, Tottenham versus Hanover, second knockout round of the Europa League. This is the squad that will be playing the game. Lloris, Suakoto, Coates, Kabul and Walker. Sigurdsson, Sandro and Anderson are going to give Sigurdsson another game. Bale and Lennon and Jermaine Defoe up front. Hopefully a team strong enough to get us through. And I will be back when I'm in the match. And the match is underway now, guys. Well, guys, 0-0, half-time. Not much to talk about really in that first half. We've had 10 shots, we've had 5 on target. We've had 61% of the possession. They've had 4 shots, not one of them's been on target. But they have looked threatening. Hopefully we can see this out. We can pick up the win we need going into the away leg. So I'll be back as and when something happens in the second half. And there we have it, the 59th minute, the first goal. Anderson gives it to Lennon. Lennon plays a decent ball into Bale, somehow past the defender. Bale finishes at the near post. We go 1-0 ahead, and hopefully the win we need. And there we have it, full time, 1-0. It's a good win, a good solid win, but I'd have liked to have just won by that little bit more. But a win's a win. We go into the away leg with a goal lead, and hopefully we can see it through and get through the second round into the next knockout stage. So I'll be back for the next game or when there's more news to tell you about. Right guys, I am here with my next game, FA Cup, Tottenham versus Southampton. This is the squad that we'll be playing. I've switched everything around a little bit. Friedel's coming in to start playing goal. We've got Zeki Friars at left back due to a slight injury to Suakoto, will be out for a couple of weeks. Cocker and Hall at centre back, Kyle Walker at right back. In fact, I may very well play Kyle Norton at right back, give Walker a rest. Then we've got Huddleston, Parker and Livermore across the midfield, Dempsey and Lennon at attacking midfield, and Adebayor up front. And that's the squad, hopefully, that will see us through to the next round of the FA Cup. But we will see in the match, guys. And the match is just getting underway now, guys. Well, guys, it's half-time. It is 0-0. A dull first half. Not much really happened. We've had the most shots, we've had the most possession, we've had the best chances. We've hit the post, but we've not been able to score. So hopefully this second half will bring better things, but we shall see momentarily. There we are, 72nd minute, we go 1-0 ahead, or 71st minute, depending which way you want to look at this. Aaron Lennon, great goal. Nice finish from the edge of the area. We're 1-0 up and hopefully through to the next round. And that's the win we deserved, the win we wanted. We had 12 shots, 5 on target. They had 4 shots and only 1 of them on target. We beat them on possession. Grant Hall had a great game with an 8.1 match rating. By far our best, actually not by far. Stephen Corker also had a good game. Livermore also had a good game. Actually, so did Parker. A lot of our players had good games. That's the best way of looking at that. But we're 1-0. We won 1-0. We're through to the next round. And that's all important. I think, guys, that will wrap up this episode. As we've got a few more bits of recordings to do elsewhere. So that will wrap up this episode. And as always, I've been the Real Toff Fan. Thanks for watching. And take it easy, guys.